I woke up and found the Duke of Wei's daughter in my bed. Now our daily lives are being live streamed to every dynasty by some mysterious screen. Ying Zhang is staring at the faucet, shouting the Dragon King has shown himself. Yeah, the Dragon King appeared too. Zhu Yuanzhang hears Judy wants to rebel and tries to draw his sword on the spot. How could you do something so ridiculous? When I pull out the globe, all the emperors are floored. What? So my entire empire is just a little spot on this globe? There are even bigger shocks to come. There are no more emperors in this era. Everyone is equal. Zulong gets so mad he bleeds. 9 years of mandatory school only teaches about rights now. Talking about prison sentences just crushes the emperor's worldview. But all of this started that morning. What the heck? Isn't this my house? Or you? How did you get in? Are you a person or a ghost? You. Who are you? Where is this place? Hey, miss. Are you cosplaying and got the wrong set? Or is this some new performance art thing? I'm sorry, I don't understand what you're saying, sir. I'm Su Miaojin, daughter of Su Dao Prince of Zhongshan from the Ming Dynasty. Last night, I was still resting in my room. Why am I here all of a sudden? What? Su Dao from the Ming Dynasty's daughter? Miss, seriously. Have you been watching too many period dramas lately? You're a little too into character. I'm not joking with you. My name's Young Julie. This is my house. It's the year 2026 now. That's over 600 years since the Ming Dynasty you mentioned. Nonsense. My father was a founding hero of the Ming Dynasty. His Majesty personally named him Duke of Wei. Stop spreading lies here. I'm lying. I woke up and there's an ancestor in my bed now. I should be asking if you're a demon. I'm the descendant of 6 generations who unified the land, standardized writing and the roads, and unified measurements. Now, the first emperor. The sky is splitting open. This is definitely divine punishment. What is this? Who are these two? How can they be up in the sky? Your Majesty? My daughter? My daughter Miaojin is missing. Tandia is missing too. Get up and explain slowly. Your Majesty, it's my daughter. Her door and windows were all tightly shut. There were no signs of forced entry at all. But still, she just vanished. In Yingshan too. Right under my nose. The Duke's eldest daughter just disappeared mysteriously. Pass my orders. Seal the 9 city gates, Jinyue. 5 cities military police. Search every inch of Yingshan for her. We have to find her, no matter what. Your Majesty, it's bad. Miss Su is up in the sky. Miss Su, she's actually flying. What is going on? How dare that man? Who is he? How could he dare stay alone in a room with my daughter? And with no shame at all. Is this some supernatural being?
Guards.
Bring Liu Bowen to me. Call all the Blue Sky Sword officials here. I have to ask, what kind of evil sorcery is this? In the end, the world belongs to me. So skilled. Or is that magic? Miss Sue, right? Look, this door has a code lock. The window's triple layer safety glass plus security bars. Not even a fly could get in. Can you at least give me a hint? How did you get in here? Did you walk through walls, or is this quantum entanglement? This guy acts pretty weird. He's just so out of place everywhere. But his eyes are actually very clear. Not a hint of trickery or evil. He actually just looks like a kid who's been scared out of his wits. A confused kid. Thirsty? Want something to drink? Here, have some water. What is this? It's mineral water. Thank you, sir. No problem, no problem. So, you really are from the Ming Dynasty? I honestly don't know why I'm here either. Didn't you just say it's been over 600 years since Ming? Yeah, more than 600 years. So, do you know what happened to the Ming Dynasty later? The Ming Dynasty? It was impressive. I'd like to hear. How future generations talk about me. You better not talk nonsense. We're talking about the Ming Dynasty here. It was a remarkable era, especially your founding emperor, Zhu Yuanzhang. Emperor Zhu Yuanzhang. He started off as a peasant, only had a rice bowl, and ended with a whole country. Chased out foreign invaders, restored China, brought back traditional clothing, and rebuilt the nation. He put an end to nearly 100 years of war. Let the Han people stand tall again. For founding a dynasty, the entire history of China, he's one of the top ones. A true iron-fisted ruler. Drove out foreigners. Rebuild China. Restored traditions. Rebuild the country. Good, 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 good. Did you hear that? Even after 600 years, people remember what I did. My life was worth it. Your Majesty's achievements are unparalleled for all time, and your virtue will last forever. You deserve a place in history, of course. But, unfortunately, the Ming didn't last long. From 1368 to 1644. It only lasted 276 years. Then it collapsed. Nonsense. The Ming fell after just 276 years? Calm yourself, Your Majesty. Dynasties changing is just how history works. Even the strong Han and Tang dynasties only lasted 400 years. 271 years isn't short at all, besides. Of course, 276 years was decent for a unified dynasty in ancient times. It really was. And while Ming ended, it ended with dignity. The emperor guarded the gates and died for his people. The last Ming ruler, Emperor Chongzhen, when the capital was breached, didn't surrender, nor did he run away. Instead, he hanged himself for the country. He died with the country. That integrity alone makes later generations admire him. Your Majesty, even the young folks today agree, the Ming kings had backbone. Having such tough descendants is also your glory. In my opinion, Zhu Yuanzhang was great at everything. Visionary leader, decisive in killing. But when picking his successor, his judgment just wasn't good enough. You're saying I was bad at choosing? Bai'er was kind and wise. All officials praised him. The crown prince he loved most, Zhu Bao, died too soon. A father seeing his son die before him, to be fair, is tragic. But after Bai'er passed, he didn't pick another, more capable son. Instead, he just handed the throne to his grandson, Zhu Yunwen. Bai'er died before me. Bai'er died before me. I'll die before my father, the emperor. So then what happened? The princes didn't accept it, especially his most capable fourth son, Prince Yan Zhudi. That's what started the Jingnan Rebellion. In the end, Judy rebelled from Beijing, marched all the way to Nanjing, and took the throne from his nephew. It's called the Jingnan Campaign. Father, your son is here. I wouldn't dare. I'm innocent. Father, I swear I'm innocent. The prophecy from Tianmu can't be trusted. I'm totally loyal to my eldest brother, and I'm loyal to the Ming dynasty. I've never had a single thought of rebellion. Please see the truth, Father. Hey, did you hear that? That's my good fourth son, no doubt. You actually dared to start a rebellion. You even killed the eldest son. Enough, Father. But honestly, you can't blame everything on Judy. Think about it. After Zhu Yuanzhang died, Zhu Yunwen came to power and started cutting off the prince's power. All those uncles held huge armies. They were powerful lords guarding their territories. But what did Zhu Yunwen do? Without even talking it over,
He just arrested all his uncles.
stripped them of their titles, or forced them to death. Man, those were some harsh moves. His brothers kept getting taken down right in front of him. You think he wouldn't rebel? Staying put would be waiting to die. If it were you, you'd rebel too. Damn that ungrateful grandson, Baiao. Look at the son you've raised. Before outsiders could do anything to my son, he got taken out by his own family. Please don't get mad, Father. Please calm down, Father. It was my failure as a parent. My fault, my fault. I'll discipline him strictly when we're back. I won't let him go astray.
Hungry? Let's go.
I'll take you out to eat. Sir, I didn't bring any money. This item is very precious to me. Can I use it to pay for the meal? Keep it, just keep it. It's just a meal, no big deal. I can pay for you. You should save this bracelet. Who knows, maybe in this time. It'll help you get by. What's that? That iron thing running up and down by itself. What is it? That's an elevator. That iron carriage moving without horses. Wow, it's fast. Oh my, why are women in the streets dressed so lightly? Hey, please, just don't say weird stuff. Otherwise, people will think you escaped from a mental hospital. Boss, 2 duck leg meals, please. Coming up, number 2 meals are ready.
Delicious.
My father loved roast duck the most. Really? I kinda don't like it that much. We ate it every day back then. Honestly, I got sick of it. Sir, are you really from a noble family? Most people can't get tired of such a treat. People here can all eat at least. And even have meat. What an incredible rich era. My empire, my land, my people, my Qin dynasty nobles. Oh my God, miss. There's no emperor anymore these days. This duck meal we're eating now is actually the cheapest fast food here. No emperors now. All my efforts over 6 generations built the imperial rule, pinned my hopes on it, dreamed that the Qin dynasty would last forever. And yet it didn't get passed on. Even my descendants ended up with no emperor at all. There's no emperor left. I ruled the world. Abolished the old feudal system, started prefectures and counties. Called myself the first emperor. So it'd last for generations. And thousands of years. But what do my descendants tell me? No emperor anymore. And everyone's equal now. Ridiculous, what a joke. Is this what you're trying to show me about the future? A future without me. Li Si, my minister, listen and pass on my decree. What was shown in the prophecy? About everyone eating meat in a prosperous time. Let the historians record it right away, not missing a single word. Yes, this is a blessing for China. I want to see and learn it myself. But if anybody spreads rumors about no emperor and equality, if anyone dares talk about it out there, stirring up trouble with such talk, their whole family will be punished. This country needs a ruler. Great Qin can't be without a king. Fuji and Zhuanling, what do you make of this? Your Majesty, the woman in that vision claims she's the oldest daughter of Duke Wei of Ming. The title Duke Wei existed in every dynasty. But this Ming? According to the young man, this is already over 600 years later, while Tang Dynasty really began at Zhenguan Year 1. That's right. So Ming must be the dynasty after Tang. And that 2026 the man lives in is after Ming collapsed. And even further future. Did you see? The room that man was in, bright as midday. No fire, no smoke at all. Looking out the window, there are skyscrapers everywhere. Metal vehicles flying down the street. Such technology, not even Ming, and definitely not our Tang, could ever hope for. That whole no emperor idea might sound absurd, but with such a powerful country. Your Majesty, for now, let's just say it was all a heavenly illusion. No wild guessing allowed. Order the astrologers to monitor day and night, and write down everything carefully. Especially the boys take on history. Zhuanling, tell me, how will future generations talk about me, Li Shimin? What will they say? Will they call me a wise ruler for the ages? Or keep bringing up the Xuanwu Gate incident? Your Majesty's virtue will be honored for ages, praised for centuries. But look, Zhu Linzhuang drove out the invaders, founded the Ming dynasty. What a feat. But he chose the wrong heir. His body wasn't even cold before his children were wiped out. That future vision is a warning for me. Chen Qian is crown prince now. But spoiling him made him worse and worse. Chink is talented and ambitious. I really admire him. Z is still young. If I don't handle this well, the Tang dynasty might repeat that old disaster. From today on, give the crown prince's palace 10% more in their budget. But delay any rewards for Chink for now. I will never let the Tang royal family end up in tragedy like the Zhu family. Are you full now? Thanks for the meal, sir. Miaojing has never tasted anything so good. That's nothing. I'll take you for hot pot, BBQ, and crawfish next time. That's real delicious. Let's go home. Since you're here, you should see what this world is like now. What's wrong? It's nothing. Sir, what is this? Oh, this is called a globe. It's the whole world we're standing on. Miss Su, you wanted to know where Ming is, right? The old Ming dynasty and the land we're on today are just a tiny part of this ball. Our Ming is just this small spot. Changfa, what are you doing again? Hey girl, why are you here? The sky screen shows events from centuries later. That's stuff that hasn't happened yet. You're judging our kids for crimes from the future. Are you losing your mind? Bao is strong and healthy. My brother's still so young. You just listen to a couple lines on that thing, and you want to tear our family apart? All right, enough, get up. The urgent thing right now is to find Miao Jin, not fighting between father and son. A death sentence can be spared, But you'll still be punished. Starting today, fourth son, you're staying in Yinshan to recover. Without my order. If you step 1 foot out the city, I'll break your legs. Thank you, Father, for sparing my life. I'll behave myself. I'm not going anywhere. But when the sky screen appears, you should come see it too. As you wish. Miaojin, Miaojin. It's Dad. Can you hear me?
Tell Dad.
Where are you? Tande, stop yelling. I think we can see them, but they can't see us. The world is a sphere. Hey, sir, do you have fire tongs? I need a fire striker. I've only seen fire strikers in museums. What is this thing? Don't be scared. This is a light bulb? It's like a candle now, but it runs on electricity. No smoke, no wind can put it out. This light doesn't need lamp oil. Doesn't need a wick. Just press, it's on. Lisi, write this down for me. How do you even write this? No way people can make this happen. Man, if we had these on the city wall, no enemy would dare sneak up at night. It would light up everything to Li away. Unbelievable skills. So this is the world 600 years from now. Here, Miss Sue. About that proof I mentioned earlier. Let me show you now. You can just search like this. See, this is called a drop-down menu. Just tap it. Look. This is your father, Suda. Suda, courtesy name Tiande, from Zhongling Hezhou, founder and military commander of the Ming Dynasty, top of the 24 generals of Awei Shi. Check this out. In the 18th year of Hongguo, Suda died, later honored as King of Zhongshan. Posthumous title, Wanning. Wanning. Your Majesty, I can die with no regrets. Tiande, you are our Ming Great Wall. The future remembers you. And so do we. Since you're Sudie's eldest daughter, I'll look you up. Here we go, found it. Look what it says. The Su family had a daughter, smart and talented, who later married Prince Yan Judi, who became the Yongle Emperor. She became Empress Su, known for virtue. What are you saying? I married Prince Yan? A rebel and traitor. I actually married his kind. No way. Let me see. Oh, that's Su Yuhua. But that's still not right. Some unofficial history says you almost married him too. Man, these records are a mess. Well, you troublesome fourth son? Father-in-law, I've been wronged. You bastard. Not just rebellion. You dare mess with my daughter too. You animal. I ought to beat you to death. Father-in-law? That's in the future. Right now. I don't even know which way the Su family's door faces. Still acting tough, huh? Let's change the subject. Change the topic. You just ate. Thirsty? I'll boil you some water. Is this the Dragon King showing a miracle? What Dragon King? This is tap water. There's pipes underground. It's pumped up with a water pump, filtered and disinfected at a plant. You can't drink it straight, but it's fine for washing up and cooking. Number. This is called a faucet. That's amazing. Miss Sue, you sleep in my room tonight. I'll sleep on the couch. Tomorrow I'll figure something out. See if I can find a way to send you back. Thank you, sir, for taking me in. But there's something I don't get. Such things like electric lights and tap water. And that cell phone from before. Are these only for nobles like you? Noble? I'm just a broke worker. See, under every light here, there's just regular folks like me. In this era, electricity, tap water, cell phones, they're basic essentials. Ordinary people all have them. Yeah. Where's the musician? Who's singing? The voice is so clear. It feels right in your ear. It's all in this box. This is just basic tech now. It's late already. I'll go make your bed. You sleep in the bedroom. I'll just crash here tonight. Hold on, sir. Miaojin has a brave question. Can I ask you? What's the deal with this globe? Is the land under our feet really round like this? If it's really a sphere, wouldn't people living underneath fall off? You're still stuck on this? Well, I need to play on my phone to fall asleep anyway. Come sit here. Tonight, Teacher Yang will give you a geography lesson. First, forget about heaven round, earth square. Just let that go. Let me use your Ming dynasty as an example. On the map, Ming's territory is an odd shape, not a square. We live on a place called Earth, which is a huge ball, floating in endless space, just like this orange. As for falling off, that's because Earth has gravity. It pulls everything towards its center, so we don't fall off. So that's how it works. The Earth's core is like a super strong magnet. This force is called gravity, holding all the oceans and mountains, and us too, right to the surface. So where's my Ming dynasty? This is the land under our feet. And that's Ming in your time. Your territory is right about here. How can that be? Ming was huge. All nations came to us. How could it be? Just this small area? Impossible. No way. What's the rest of the area then? Is it all water?
Look.
All this blue part is ocean. The Pacific, the Atlantic, and the Indian Ocean.
Then,
Besides Eurasia, here's the Americas, split into South and North. The world's top power today is right here. This is Africa, Oceania, and Antarctica. It's all covered in ice there. Freezing cold. Beyond the East Sea, such a vast world exists. Father spent his life at war, conquering the northern deserts. I thought he reached the world's end, but beyond the northern sands, there is the land of Russia, Europe, and these Americas. The world is so big it's daunting, yet so vast it's thrilling. Whenever I see this world map online, I can't help but fantasize. If someone took a time machine to the Qin dynasty, the first thing to do would be to take this globe and slam it onto the first emperor's desk. Think about it, who was he? The eternal emperor. If he knew that beyond the wall wasn't just the Huns' wasteland, but fertile plains to the west and the gold-filled Americas across the sea, he wouldn't just focus on the wall and the Huns. He'd send all those alchemists to build ships, organize an invincible fleet, and lead the Qin cavalry across the seas. What a fine young man.
if heaven gave me this map, how could I?
How could I fail to plant Qin's black dragon flag in every corner of the world? But that's just our modern daydreaming. Qin had too many internal issues back then. Harsh laws and punishments. The people were miserable. Overreaching often leads to a fall. Though the first emperor was incredibly tough, his successor was a total disaster. Plus that damn eunuch Xiao Gao and the spoiled brat Hahai ruined it all. Qin collapsed shortly after the emperor died. If Qin's policies were more stable, and the successor was chosen more wisely, Qin wouldn't have died in 2 generations. With their military edge back then, plus a global vision cheat code, they might have actually unified the globe. In that case, we wouldn't be struggling now, studying English or whatever. Schools worldwide would likely teach Shanxi dialect. Everyone would follow Qinlaw. The legacy of 6 generations, unifying the 6 states. Ended in just 2 generations? Seized Zhao Gao immediately. Your Majesty, I am innocent. My loyalty is absolute. Heaven and earth can witness. Hahai is my most beloved son. How could he be the brat who ruined Qin? Guards seal off Hahai's residence. No one enters or leaves. Execution for violators, Li Si. Stop shaking, Qin shall not fall so soon. Since heaven showed me the future, it gave me the chance to rewrite it. Li Si, look closely. Draw that globe and that map for me. If that youth said Qin could unify the world, then I shall make that prophecy come true. I obey, so the land and sea are connected. If we could build those future giant ships, the Korean threat wouldn't need a land invasion. The first emperor unified the states, awing all within the seas. What a hero. Yet 3 years after he died, his sons were slaughtered. Winning an empire is easy. Ruling it is hard. Unifying the whole world, that takes generations of work. If the heirs are unworthy, the conquest only serves others. Zhuanling. I am here, the words from the sky. Unifying the language as Shanxi dialect. What do you think? Majesty, that is the ultimate strategy. Weapons conquer land, but culture conquers hearts. If all hearts turn to Tang, the borders will be unbreakable. Pass my decree. The Ministry of Rituals shall double the hospitality for foreign envoys. Not only show them Tang's military might, but ensure they bring our literature and etiquette back. I want people of 10,000 nations to be proud to speak and dress like Tang. I obey. And that Jingyan campaign, that's a Ming Dynasty matter. But it serves as a warning. When princes grow too powerful, trouble will surely follow. I need to think this through. Tang must never have such a revolt. Also, Zhuanying, you lead this personally. Organize scholars to record the sky's words. The Wu Emperor thing sounds absurd, but there must be a reason. I want to know how future generations rule such a massive nation. I've fought all my life and only occupied this little land. The rest was left to the barbarians. Ruling can't just rely on force. The first emperor overreached and paid the price. Our Ming focuses on father. Looking at this map, I see how huge the world is. If Ming only focuses on the northern Yuan, our vision is too narrow. If we build giant ships for the sea, the world is actually this big. Beyond this capital, and beyond the Ming borders, there's so much fertile, unclaimed land. Since the world is so big, why should I obsess over the throne? Why fight my nephew for that damn chair? And end up with a bad name forever? Father, why not give me a chance? I'll lead troops across the sea and seize America and Australia for Ming. I'll conquer a massive new territory. I'll set myself up as a king there, as a loyal vassal to Ming, expanding our borders and acting as a shield forever. I'll win a giant empire for you, father. I'll be king over there, still a member of the Zhu family, still a loyal vassal of Ming. If this boy can really use that energy outward, if I die at sea, it's just my bad luck. If I win, it's all your glory, father. All right, that's enough for today. We'll talk more about the globe later. It's finally the weekend. Let's get some sleep. Go to sleep first. I'll nap here for a bit. Good morning, Mr. Yang. Morning. I see your outfit in this era is a bit hard to move in. After breakfast, I'll take you to the mall. We'll buy some modern clothes. Otherwise, even using the bathroom is a struggle. Lisi, I'm here. Look at what that woman is holding. The long handle is white like jade, with fine white bristles on top. I saw him foaming at the mouth earlier, thought it was poison. But looking closely, it's for cleaning teeth. People of the future. Even for teeth, they make such clever tools. Yang Julie's family doesn't look wealthy, yet they can afford such things. It seems in the future, this craftsmanship is common. Record this. Draw it for me. Have the craftsman try to make it later. Hungry. What do you want? Porridge, buns, noodles, or Western bread and milk. The guest follows the host. You decide, sir. Okay, let's go with the classics. 2 orders of soup buns, 2 bowls of savory soy milk, and some pan-fried dumplings. This place is great, just a bit far, but no worries. We'll have it in half an hour. Okay, order placed. Just wait a bit. 30 minutes max. Sir, you said it's done? Yeah, it's done. But where's the shopkeeper? You haven't left, nor sent anyone to buy it, nor even paid. How can the food arrive? Can that phone conjure food? Let me explain. This is called food delivery. See this little icon? That's the rider, the one delivering the goods. The rider goes to the shop, then bikes it to my door. It's a real person. You mean you can see the deliverer's tracks on there? Yeah. He just picked up the food. He's still 3.5 kilometers away from us. Estimated delivery in 28 minutes. It's like clairvoyance. He can see that person's location. That young man never leaves home, yet he knows everything outside. If this was used for military operations, we could see where the supplies are and how long until reinforcements arrive. If we had this device, I could stay in Shenyang and command battles in faraway Mobe, like looking at my own palm. Trade happens instantly. Messages sent over huge distances. Real-time tracking. Look it up. Stop making immortality medicines. Go research this for me. No matter the cost, I want this tech platform. I want this technology. Zhongliang, look at this way of food delivery. Isn't it a bit like our polar courier system? Sort of, but not really. Polar couriers are for official use. They carry news about the army and government, and it takes a lot of manpower. The horses work really hard. But this future version is just for people's cravings. That's the key thing. If we could develop something similar, set up runners for deliveries in the markets, wouldn't Chang'an after curfew get a bit more lively? And maybe make more tax revenue. Your Majesty, that's wise. Maybe it could work. We don't have J tablets, but we can use flag signals or drum beats, or put a notice on the market wall. How lazy. It's only a few steps. Still gotta pay someone for delivery. Young people today, that's how their bodies get weak. Back in the day when I begged for food, just for something to eat, I would run dozens of miles. But if Ming had this system, corrupt officials couldn't hide where they shipped the food. We could see it right here on this platform. Who would dare mess around under our nose? Arrived 2 minutes earlier than expected. Enjoy your meal. This is the real delivery. This box is clear and shiny, not as thick as glass, but light as paper. It holds hot food without melting, and you just toss it away after. It's literally just a plastic box. No value. Throw it out after eating. Try this shop's pan-fried buns. They're pretty famous here. If you're late, you gotta wait in line. The skin is crispy. The filling is juicy. The soup inside is rich and flavorful. Even palace desserts aren't much better. Palace kitchen? This is just street food. 5 yuan for 4 pieces at a road stand. In this age, as long as you pay, anyone can eat. No royal exclusives. Anyone can eat imperial snacks. Anyone can use glassware. Ordinary people of later times live like gods.
Hey, sir.
What's wrong? Not enough food? No, I heard you talk about the Qin dynasty ending quickly last night. And say the Ming lasted only 276 years. I've always had a question in my heart. Had to get it out. Go ahead. Every dynasty seems to face decline and replacement. Qin ended quickly. Han and Tang were strong, but in the end turned to dust. Since you know the future, can I ask if there's a way for peace forever? Any dynasty that truly lasts forever? Peace and stability, huh? Judging by history. Number. No dynasty lasts forever. Why not? Because there's a deadlock you can't break. Ancient said, water supports the boat, but it can also sink it. Everyone gets that. But it's just too hard to do. Every dynasty is fine in the beginning. But over time, people suffer. Someone rebels. Once that happens, the dynasty collapses. Then a new family rises again. That's the so-called cycle of history. As long as it's family rule, as long as you treat the country like your family's asset, this dead loop is permanent. Family rule is private property, and it's way too dependent on the emperor's skill. Think about it, Qin Shi Huang was awesome, but his son Hu Hai was useless. Zhu Yuanzheng was tough too, but his grandson Zhu Yunwen lost to his uncle. You'll never know if the next emperor is wise or foolish. So if you really want lasting peace, just having a smart emperor isn't enough. Need a way more advanced system. What kind of system? Power needs to be confined. Put power inside a cage. Yep. Lock it up. Can't let the emperor do whatever he wants. Can't let officials arrest whoever they please. They must be governed by laws. That's how you get self-renewal. But that's all for later. It's kinda heavy to talk about with you. Hurry up, eat. Pan-fried buns aren't good cold. Put power inside a cage. Chansan Wuji. Did you hear that? How sharp those words are. And how deep. Your Majesty, that's like restricting military power. Seems risky. No, you don't get it. Wei Zhang always nags beside me. Sometimes I want to kill him. But without Wei Zhang's mirror, without officials keeping me in check, I might make big mistakes. Maybe this is what the future is all about. Maybe this is where they really focus. If there was a set of rules, so bad emperors couldn't do harm, and powerful ministers couldn't break things. That's the foundation for lasting peace. Too much baggage. Look at my own palm. Did I mess up? Holding power so tight actually hurt Ming. Let the future generations walk their own paths. But let's remember what the young ones say. Baiao is still here. Maybe some rules need changing. Maybe Qing can't escape the cycle after all. I rule my empire sitting on a volcano. Hey, snap out of it. What are you thinking about? So absorbed. No, nothing really. Just feel your words are wild, but they really hit hard. Nothing special. Just 9 years of mandatory schooling. Done eating and drinking. Let's go. Time for the real stuff. The real stuff? Buying clothes. You can't wear that out shopping with me. Come on, let's go to the mall. Let you see a modern woman's closet. Car plate ends with 9,486. That's our ride. Why just standing there? Get in. Put on your seatbelt. It's for safety. No belt. Traffic police will fine you. Your Majesty, there must be mechanisms inside this thing. No need for straw. No need for water. It moves on its own. How is this road so smooth? If I had this road, and this car from Shanyang to Liaodong, wouldn't need 2 weeks. Could get there in 1 day. Well, what is that? That's the Tower of Babel. Oh, that. It's full of office workers inside, tapping away on keyboards. Such a huge building. It's over 100 meters tall. Almost touches the sky. How many people did it take to build this? How many workers did this cost? This must have taken 100 years to finish. No way it took that long. They can build these towers in a year if they're fast. If slow, maybe 2 years. That's enough to finish the main structure. 2 years? No way. A building this tall? Did people really carry all this up by hand? Who told you it was carried by people? See that big metal thing with the long arm? That's called a tower crane. It's super strong. It lifts thousands of pounds with ease. And that rotating mixing truck? It's full of concrete. They pump it right up with water pumps. Pour it right into the molds. Once it dries, it's solid stone. Harder than granite. Concrete. Right, no need to quarry stone anymore. All man-made. As for workers, now they're called construction workers. They get paid every day. Hundreds of yuan daily. No one's whipping them. Sorcery. This must be sorcery. Your Majesty, this is divine intervention. A miracle, a miracle. If our Ming dynasty had these things, we could build dikes and walls. No need to force 1 million people to work. No need to exhaust so many citizens. Don't need to quarry stone for concrete. Pour water, it turns to stone. Bao, did you remember this? If your father had this, the Yellow River could be tamed. The Great Wall could be stronger. It's a huge benefit for the country and the people. Minister Wang Zhuanling hears you. You're talking about my Lingyan Pavilion. How does it compare to those future office towers? Your Majesty, it's like a firefly next to the moon. That building reaches the clouds. It's about 33 times as tall as Lingyan Pavilion, 33 times higher. And it only takes 2 years. The key isn't just height. It's the machinery. Manpower has limits. Machines are endless. Mojia machinery declined after the Han Dynasty. Seems I should study the old books. Even if we can't make a tower crane, making a simple pulley would help. Young master, is this the palace's inner courtyard? Can we really come and go freely? In a palace? This is just a mall, a place to shop. See, as long as you have money, this could be your backyard. A place to shop. Yeah, a marketplace. A super plus version of a marketplace. The floor is shinier than my hall of supreme harmony. And all these people, yet it's so orderly. Can't believe how civilized people have become. Sire, this is what happens when farmers are educated. When people are well off, they start to care about appearance. Pick a few t-shirts, jeans, or a long dress. Young master. Is this really what respectable women wear? Isn't this basically an undershirt? Doesn't even use as much fabric as one. It's a misunderstanding? That's worn inside. Come on, take a look over here. Here are some long sleeves. Sir, are those numbers the price? Yes. 299 yuan. 1,299, 1,299, master. We should just leave. This doesn't even feel like silk. Why is it so expensive? Is this place a scam? That's actually cheap. That LV at the door. A single bag costs tens of thousands. Wasteful and extravagant. A simple shirt costs over 1,000. A bag costs tens of thousands. Is money just blown in by the wind here? Chamba, didn't you hear what the guy said? What does it mean? It means money isn't worth much anymore. Regular people actually have money. If even ordinary people shop here and can afford all this, then just how developed is the world now? How much has society revived? Me, the Ming Emperor, must be poor now. Sir, over here, over here. Is this a brothel or something? In the window. It's shameless. What brothel? They're selling underwear properly. That undershirt you have on, and all those inner layers, aren't they uncomfortable to wear? Just get a few comfy ones. Damn brat. What's that young kid up to? Miao Jin. Dad's sorry. I didn't keep you safe. Now you're suffering and being humiliated. All right, stop the wailing. Didn't you hear what the young guy said? It's worn inside. Since it's underwear, who cares as long as it's comfortable? That undershirt is stuffy, not breathable. If there are more comfy ones, might as well switch. Sis, what do you mean by that? Is this just about comfort?
It's.
Sir, is this miss here for the first time? Yeah, could you recommend some comfy ones? Something more modest. Take her to the fitting room and explain how to wear them. Sure thing, sir. This lady is really professional. She taught me about sizing and said that thing gives support. Way more stable than an undershirt. Great. Let's keep going. Next, let's buy some outerwear. This one, and try this one too. Master, aren't these pants too tight? And if I move, won't everything show down there? It's called slim fit. Makes your legs look longer. Put on the trench coat and see. It's super light. If I rode a horse like this, I wouldn't lose to the guys. Let's get this one. And another set in the same color. Switch them up. Once you're familiar, you can shop by yourself next time. Sir, are you going to... Going to what? Get a haircut. Your hair's way too long. It's a pain to wash, and even harder to dry. People don't wear top knots here anymore. We need to fit in. Hey man, what does the lady want to do? Just a trim, layered cut. Thin it out a little, then style it with a blow dryer. Don't cut it too short. Shoulder length is enough. Don't touch me. Hair is a gift from my parents. I can't harm it. That's what filial piety is. If you want to cut my hair, you might as well kill me. Meow, listen to me. Your dad's a hero, right? Heroes know how to adapt. In Ming times, you followed Ming rules. In 2026, follow the rules here. And I'm not asking you to go bald. Just trimming the ends. Cutting off split, dry tips. Makes your hair healthier. It's like trimming flowers, so they blossom even prettier. How is that harming them? Really, just a trim. Swear I'm not lying. People here are really open-minded. For convenience, they even cut their hair short. Lisi, imagine if everyone in my Qin Empire got a haircut. Isn't it easier to wear a helmet with short hair? And you're less likely to get lice. Your Majesty, this might not follow protocol. Protocol? Rules are made by people. If it helps strengthen the army, rules can be changed, too. All right, beauty. Take a look. What do you think? This is way too light. This is actually me? Pretty cool, right? Come on, let's get you some energy. We've been at it all morning. If you're not hungry, I am. This thing is called a projector. You can watch plays on the wall. It's as detailed as the old theaters. Way better than that. Since you're so curious about the future, let's watch something special tonight. Why are you turning off the lights? Watching a movie needs some atmosphere, like how you guys set up a stage for an opera. There's a person on the wall. And those clothes, that sword, those red walls. That definitely looks like Ming Dynasty. Protect the emperor. What kind of demon are you? How dare you trap souls in a picture? This is witchcraft. This is dark magic. Your Majesty, people in the future can control living souls. Just for fun. It's honestly terrifying. Fang Zhuanling. Do you see this? Yes, I see it. That's not a painting. It's like capturing a piece of time. Like freezing water into ice. It traps light and shadow on the wall. How many more surprises does the future have that I have no idea about? If Tang Dynasty had this, my Zhuanwu Gate, my Zhen Huan ambitions, would be admired for generations. No matter how amazing the historians write, even with all their fancy words, it can't match even a fraction of this film. Sir, that man is wearing a flying fish uniform and a court belt. He must be a Jinyu commander.
But
I don't know him. I've met all the generals under his father.
this guy's face is unfamiliar.
And this man is wearing a dragon robe. Who is this former emperor? Why? Why have I never seen him in royal portraits? Relax, relax. This is called a movie. It's basically a play. Everyone on the screen is an actor. Actors are just performers. Ghosts. How dare an actor wear the dragon robe? That's a huge offense, punishable by the entire family. Su Miaojin already said, this is 2026. There are no emperors or those rules anymore. So bold. Lawless. Who is that? Yeah, who is he acting as? Which descendant is he supposed to be? Is that Changzhen? Or that guy Tianqi? Father, your son? I don't know either. But from what they said, it's just a performance. That's still not okay. Still not okay even if it's acting. Emperors are emperors. Fathers are fathers. Sons are sons. If you show emperors like this, how will later generations respect us? Where's the dignity of our Jew family? Where's the propriety? That one's too depressing. Let's switch to something fresh. This was the most powerful fleet in the world at the time. During Ming's Yongle era, Zheng He was sent by Emperor Zhu on 7 voyages to the west to show off national strength, bringing many nations to pay tribute. That's a Ming Dynasty ship. Such a huge vessel. Must be 40 jiang long. That's more than just a ship. It's a palace on the sea. Yan, Julie, look. This is our Ming treasure ship. Yeah, the treasure ship was 44 jiang long and 18 jiang wide. Back then, the Ming Navy was #1 in the world. Starting from Liujiagang, they sailed all the way to Africa's east coast. Wherever they went, pirates vanished instantly. Kings bowed down in submission. That is Sanbao. That is Grand Eunuch Zhang He. And his boss was Emperor Yongle Judi. That was me, that was all my doing. I not only became emperor, I made such a big splash too. Turns out I, Judi, was destined for greatness. Fourth son. I am guilty beyond words. I never planned to take the throne. That's just rumors from later generations. Rumors? Could that ship have been made up? Could that power have been made up? You brat. You always seem so quiet, but you keep a grand vision in your heart, huh? Get up, why keep kneeling? We'll deal with your rebellion later. But this ship is really freaking awesome. Now that's the Zhu family spirit. Year 17 of Chongzhen era. Li Zikeng captured Beijing. Emperor Chongzhen Zhu Yujian refused to flee south. Denied peace talks. One of Meishan bit his finger. Wrote his last decree in blood. Took off his crown. Covered his face with his hair. Let the enemy tear his body apart. But didn't let a single commoner get hurt. He was the son of heaven. The land his father won with blood. And ended up like this in the end. The emperor guards the gates. The king dies for his people. Ming fell, but fell with pride. No marriages, no paying reparations, no ceding land. No tribute. The last emperor chose to die with honor. Why did the Ming dynasty fall? There was Yongle's golden age. So why Chongzhen's tragedy? Lots of reasons. Natural disasters was one part. Soldiers and families had no food. But mostly, it was man-made problems. And political faction fights. Man-made disasters. Donglan party fighting the eunuch party non-stop. Officials greedy for money. Generals afraid to die. The emperor was locked in the forbidden city, unable to hear the truth. All he saw were reports covering up the truth. By the time Li Zikeng's army was outside Beijing, not a single official would pay for the troops. Internal strife drained all of Ming's vitality. Not a single commoner was hurt. Silly kid, you've got backbone. You're awesome. But how did you end up like this? I left you guys so much wealth. I took out so many corrupt officials. How come in your generation, you can't even gather enough pay? Father, it's due to my incompetence. It's the fault of unfilial descendants. Number. It's not your fault. It's those officials. Those traitorous, backstabbing officials. Partisan strife and infighting. All right. I'm not dead yet. Now that I know about this, I'll set some rules for them. Listen up, all of you. Anyone who forms cliques for personal gain, or dares to lie to their superiors. That crooked execution tree for Emperor Chongzhen, I'll set it aside right now. I'm really upset. Young master, people in the future, how will they judge the Ming, a golden age or troubled times? Merit or fault? Some say the Ming even surpassed Tang and Song. The German-style governance couldn't be matched? Because Zhu Yuanzheng won back Han land from the Mongols. He restored Han culture. But others say the Ming ruled through secret police. Jinyue, East Depot, West Depot, spread terror everywhere, choked all free thought. But most people felt a special connection with Ming. Because the Ming was tough. Never gave up land or paid off invaders. They never bowed, even at the end. That grit is etched in the Chinese spirit. Miao Jin, it's getting late today. Time for me to rest. Tomorrow's Monday. I have to go to work. Work. Is it like your father reporting at court? Or going to the yamen to handle affairs? Pretty much. Just means working to make money. If I don't work, how can I buy a house or a car? How can I treat you to braised pork? You're busy making a living. I totally get it. Go ahead without worry. I'll stay home alone and won't go out, won't even step out the door. Everything in the house. I'll patiently wait for you to return. Gotta get you one of these. Guess this guy's not all bad. My father's proud Ming noble daughter. If I got locked up and starved, I'd find a way to go back and chop him down. His work keeps him out all day. What if my daughter is left all alone? A man and a woman alone, not exactly proper. But just leaving her here is even worse. That would just make me worry. Don't be anxious, Marquis Wei. Didn't the young man say he'd get Mayaux in a phone? Saw on that sky screen it can send voices from far away. Magical stuff? If she has that, we can reach her anytime, right? And come on, I'll take you somewhere. Young master. Shouldn't it be curfew time now? Why? Why are there still so many people on the street? Men and women mixing together, laughing and joking around, not going home at night. Doesn't the government care? Where's the patrol inspector? Where's the city guards? Relax, relax. No one's coming for you. See that? That's what real life looks like.